Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, a very serious topic, which I think is not discussed enough. This topic is so important and in each student's life, in parents' life, in a children's life, but it's not taken as serious as it should be. How to convince our parents into letting us do things that we want to do. And from want to do, I don't mean if you want to do drugs, if you are an alcoholic, if you want to go smoke and you want to convince them and you are watching this video to how to convince them, just shut up and get out if you are in that list. From want to do, I mean if you want to travel the world to gain some experience, travel to a small city to gain some experience, go to abroad to study, go to somewhere else out of your town to study. How will you convince your parents? How will you change that mindset of your parents? Because parents are very restrictive about it, these all in the first place. Parents like to play a protective role. They want to play safe about their children. So let's just convince them in a positive way. First of all, the very first task I want to tell you is build trust. Gain trust of your parents, build that trust of your parents so that they can think that yes, I believe in my child, I trust my child. That should be your trust. That should be the trust of your parents in yourself. If you are a student, then just be a good student, study, be the ambitious student, focus on your studies very well and with no cheating. Okay? You should build that trust. You should be a good student. You should be a good child to your parents. If I talk about myself, in my whole life, I never did any mistake. I never embarrassed my parents. I didn't do a single mistake in my whole life. I've always been a good child, a good student. My teachers never complained about me to my parents, even though my father was in the school only. So I've been always been a good child. So my parents always had trust in me. My father especially, he just have blind trust in me. If he think about Gitanshi, he just think that it's fine. It's all fine. If Gitanshi is doing, it's all okay. That should be your trust. That should be the level of trust your parents should have in you. And that trust comes from sincerity. You should be very sincere. You should be sincere about your studies, about your goals, about the choices you make. If I talk about myself, I never had a bad friend. Even for a single person, I never had a bad circle. And even if I have did, the moment I realize is that this person is not aligned to my goals, is not aligned to the path I am going, this person is not going anywhere, this person is not ambitious like me, this person is bad, I removed it. Just like that. You should be that sincere towards yourself because the more you are sincere about yourself, the more trust people have in you. You need to acknowledge that your parents are not your enemies, they really love you. They have the best intentions for you. That's why they are being too protective about you. They just don't want to leave a single room for any risk to their children. That's why they are being so protective. You need to acknowledge that. It should be in your mind that they are not your enemies, they just want the best for you. They have the best intentions. You should be clear about it. When you have different opinions of yourself, when you have different choices of yourself, your parents at some point will think that you don't respect them, you just don't care about them at all, you disobey them and you just do whatever you want to do and they don't matter to you at all, which is very incorrect. You have to let them believe that yes, you know that they have the best intentions for you, but you still want to do something different. You still want to choose this path and you want their support as well. Convince them and do not let them think like that so negatively. Okay. Next is confidence. You should be very confident about the choices you are going to make. You should be confident that the choice you are making right now is correct. You should be insanely confident about it. Because think like that you are an adult standing in front of other two adults and asking them to take away their child and going somewhere. Will they agree quickly? No, they won't. Not at all. It's their child. For them, you are their child. They don't care that whether you are an adult or young or old. For them, you'll always be a child. So you have to convince them that yes, their children will be fine with you. No matter what, you will take care of that child. You should be very confident about it. Because if you yourself are not confident about it, how will they believe you? How will they believe that this underconfident person will take care of their child? No, your confidence tells them that yes, maybe he can take care of our child. You should be insanely confident. It's the matter of their child. Also, you need to understand that you should be having open mindedness. You should be an open minded person because, in some situation, like take for an example, if you are a girl, if you are a woman, and I know that in a lot of places, girls are not treated equally as men, then you should be having a open mindedness. If you yourself think like that okay, it's fine, only men are allowed to go, then how will you give a better argument to your parents? You can't, because you yourself are not open minded. You yourself think that yeah, only men are given these opportunities. No, you should become open minded. Next is have guts. You should know that this is a generational mindset. It is not mindset of today. It is not mindset of yesterday. This is a generational mindset which has taken birth from generation to generation, which has came till now. So you have to be bold, you have to be gutsy about it. If you are not gutsy right now, then become one. You can't play both roles. You can't be both weak and also dream to change this generational curse. You have to choose one. Either you choose weak and just leave from here, or you become gutsy. Because in a lot of situations, your guts will be useful. Because things won't work out if you are a afraid kind of person, a fearful kind of person who don't know how to confront difficult situations. Getting it? Next is disappoint your parents. Yes, it may sound so absurd, but it is true. You have to disappoint your parents in order to gain freedom. It is so true, you believe it or not, but it is true. Even if it's the smallest of the things, even if it's the basic things, ask for it. Just going to a friend's birthday party, going on a school trip, going on a college trip, ask for it, demand it, and be stubborn about it. Yes, give you for my example. At my home, no girl was ever allowed to wear shorts or frocks after childhood. And I used to wear it all the time, roaming here and there in my whole home. And my whole family used to get so triggered about it. They used to scold me all the time, and I used to convince them that no, it's fine, it's 21st century, it's okay. I used to convince, but I never stopped wearing it. In my home, no girl was ever allowed to post a single picture online, not even on WhatsApp profile. That was inappropriate for my family. And I used to post pictures on Instagram. And my father and uncles used to get so mad about it. They used to always say, hey, why do you post it, delete your account and all. And I used to convince them all that, oh, it's fine, it's okay, it's 21st century, don't worry, it's fine. I used to convince, but I never backed off. I was that stubborn about it. I was that stubborn about my freedom of choices. That this is my freedom of choices. I want it. It's my freedom. I'm not doing morally incorrect work. I am not harming anyone. I am not doing anything illegal. Then why is everyone so pressuring me? Pressuring me so much? You have to be this stubborn about it. If you are this stubborn about your freedom, about the freedom of your choices, then only you can get one. As simple as that. Next is become independent. If still now your parents do not get convinced by you, still they are just so stubborn that they just want to control you, then you have no other choices. You have to become independent. You have to become financially independent, because the person who will spend money on you will control you. Very simple. So become independent, read books, gain your knowledge, study hard, follow your passion, and become independent as soon as possible. Okay? That's the only choice left. You have to become independent, and believe me, after this, after getting financially independent, nobody in the world can control you. And everybody, I believe everybody, irrespective of the gender, everybody in this world should be financially independent. Thank you.